Full harmony.
Todo está bien, no te tienes que estresar. A ti yo sola no te dejaré. Me enchulé la primera vez que la vi. Me enamoré cuando con ella bailé. Desde hace rato se quería pegar. Puse la espalda contra la pared. Y si yo bajo, sabes que le haré. Tú quieres, mami. Se le viran los ojos.
Alright guys, look, number one, this just started recording, guys, and I'm pissed off right now. Andres has had me do this 2 or 3 times at the beginning, and he thinks that he knows so much, bro. But if you guys see him right now, he looks like a caveman right now drinking a beer. By the way, shout out to Corona. We miss you, bro. How's that AC, dog? Oh, what's up, man?
Oh, hey, how are you?
How are you, bro?
Okay.
Welcome to Hot Seat, brother. Julio, not gonna lie, you were on the list. But you weren't that high on the list because I don't think like you're that important to Done Deal.
Same.
But I think you do have some like value, I would say, more or less. So how does it feel, bro?
Honestly, I wouldn't say I'm that important either. You know, I think Swazo said I'm too little. He said some other guys on my team were too little too. So I made sure I bring that out. Anyone that I moss, if I fucking moss you on the field, good luck, bro, because you're getting too little from a 5'6" jit. You're getting that too, bro. Don't even dare. I'm dipping too. Swazo tries to get my hips when I'm dipping, bro. It's gonna take him a fiscal year to get down there to try to pull my flag. Good luck, bro. Too little in flag football, that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. It's crazy that both of you are talking because I don't think none of you have stars, right? No. Yeah.
Basketball count?
Yeah. Oh, basketball. Hey, you got a tournament dub. Hey, but he has a tournament dub too when he was a tier 6.
Enzo, bro, we're gonna
Damn,
win.
I wasn't even expecting Swazo. Swazo. I mean, I don't know. I can't control this shit. But in all seriousness, guys, thank you to Ramlaw Title, a.k.a. Ray, a.k.a. The best sponsor, a.k.a. Mr. Don't talk shit to him because he will talk shit back. And I don't think most people could compete versus him when it comes to that. So, yeah, shout out to Ray, motherfucker, sponsoring. And he's not even playing, bro.
MVP
God, I miss that guy, bro. Best party animal, too. All right, guys, so you guys have here, we have Hot Ones. So we have Hot Ones editions, essentially. If you guys haven't seen the show, we're going to die, right? And since I'm a little bit late on the hot seat, I decided to do it this time with Julio. So if this comes out messy, if this comes out not what you expect, number one, I don't give a fuck. But number two, deal with it, okay? Shout out to my dog, Stritz. I miss you, brother. Love you, dog. I hope you're still not mad at me. I think we could generally have a special connection here in Done Deal. And if you need any advice when it comes to Done Deal, hit me up. I taught Johan how to Done Deal. I taught Kevin how to Done Deal. So any advice or anything, bro, hit my line. If you want more calls, more favoritism, more collusion, hit me up, dog. But yeah, let's start off, bro. Let's take the first little dip, man.
Oh, you're using?
By the way, I'm just gonna dip them and take and take a bite.
I'll follow your lead.
So we're gonna start off from left to right.
Okay.
The first one is called this is the classic. All right, so the garlic Fresno edition. So this is only 1,700 Scoville heat units. So I'm gonna do a little dip.
This guy said only.
I'm gonna take a bite. I'm just doing, man. Why, bro?
I know. I that's what I wanted to do, but then I didn't want you to feel left out.
I'm just dipping, by the way. I'm taking one bite. How does it taste?
Do it look like fucking Gordon Ramsay? I don't know, bro. Not horrible.
Answer the fucking question, bro. Like, is
I'm
it
just
light
trying to
work?
talk
Is it
to
easy?
you.
Is it hot?
I came here to be toxic, bro.
Came here to be toxic, so you just want to jump right into it?
I'm ready.
So, toxic Julio, right? Pretty big narrative, I would say. A lot of people say it because I always think about it. Your name always comes out as a tier 2s, and I feel like you're always like in between. Like, do we draft this guy at tier 2 or is he really a tier 3, right? Sometimes I feel like half the time people reach for you, even though I personally would love to play with you, but definitely not if you're drafted super early in the tier 2 spectrum. So actually, I kind of want to retract. I want to leave the toxic part. But how does it feel? Do you feel like you're always drafted appropriately, like when at your spot, usually when you get drafted?
Ideally, I don't have the height or like the sheer athleticism that a lot of tier 2s have. I feel like a lot of captains draft their tier 2s to be like an up guy or a crazy defensive player or something like that. The one thing that I do have above most people that I see in tier 2 is just general flag football IQ. Been playing flag since I was 11 years old, so like, you know, especially after 2 ACL tears, you got to figure out how to still be good at the game without necessarily being physically active. So in a perfect world, like, yes, I would rather be picked the second player on the team, right? Not necessarily tier 2, right? Like, you know, if there's like a team with like 2 tier 6s, like Eddie got me in the first season with Ian and me, combo. Like, that's ideal, because then now your third best player's got to cover me. Good luck, whoever the fuck that is. And then, but when you do pick me as a tier 2, I'm usually like, the first thing I text to all my captains that draft me is like, hey man, do you care about my input, like in regards to the rest of the team, or do you just want to do your own thing? And if they do let me have input, I'm already like trying to get somebody else to be like the up guy, because obviously I'm too little. Like Swazo said, it might not have been Swazo actually. Now thinking about it, it might have been Perra. So either way, I'm sorry for whoever it wasn't, but whoever it is, go fuck yourself.
That's what we like to call GG's. It's funny. Let's get a second nugget and let's dip real quick. Oh my god. This is called the Yellow Bird. Bliss and vinegar. 6,200 Scoville heat units.
That's nice. I like it.
That was a kick.
It did kick, but it's not like I'm gonna stay here.
Oh, this is not gonna be fun.
And piss you off.
And I'm really good with hot
like
food,
me and the Giants.
Like, it actually tastes good, but like, if this is the second one and it's already like me tiene temblando, this is gonna be a problem. But you said something about IQ. Who doesn't have IQ in Dundee?
As like a tier 2?
Yeah, like as a high value player that always gets drafted high, or is always a captain, or somebody that that you feel like people talk about a lot, but literally has no IQ, like literally like dumb essentially.
Dude, I'll tell you right now, and I had this ready because I just want to be prepared.
So you come prepared.
I wanted to be prepared for you. That's just me being considerate.
That's crazy. I came 30 minutes late and I'm winging this shit.
No, I'm pissed.
Winging it. Get it?
So I'm looking off the tier 1s now, right? The number 1 player in the league was Gary. Okay. Gary can sauce me up all he wants. Can Gary call a defense? No. Can I call a defense? Meh. Meh is still better than no. Right?
Give me another one.
Another one. All right. Donnell. By the way, anyone that comes from Hialeah and says, oh, yo, you don't know me because I play flag in Hialeah, it's the same as being a doctor in Cuba. You're a doctor in Cuba? What the fuck does that mean?
Wait, who are we talking about?
I honestly, I didn't recognize Donnell's name, so I was like, bro, I'm just going to assume he played in Hialeah. I think Steady came from Hialeah.
What do you think about Steady?
That guy undresses you. You go to run a route on this guy's trying to take your clothes off and get away with it. It's like, and he doesn't say no homo.
Oh.
So like, you already know. Full-fledged.
Anybody else on top of your head?
On top of my head. I'm looking at the list, that's why. No.
Could even be a captain, bro.
Could even be a captain, but the thing is that the captains this season are quarterbacks. And me personally don't have a lot of experience at quarterback. So that's the thing.
I would let you throw to me.
No, 100%. But I wouldn't just call out a quarterback who's going to play quarterback all season and be like, oh,
then they end up playing with them and then getting fucked. Oh, damn,
right,
bro.
bro.
This guy's a fucking chess
traded,
player,
bro.
This guy's a chess player.
Always.
Let's eat another nugget.
Let's do it, man.
All right. So this is Hoff and Pepper. 14,500 Scoville heat unit. Steady. Oh my god. You're calling me? Okay, come here and eat it. Come here and eat it. Don't call me a bitch.
Pause. You ever eat something and you think this shit's gonna kick my ass later?
Ass.
Sorry, not going here? The fuck was that?
That's the first thing I thought of.
Yeah, bro. That one, that's
Honestly,
what that
that-
tasted like.
Honestly,
It didn't
I
kick at first.
actually think this one was harder than that one.
That one kicked.
And this one actually tastes pretty
initially.
good. This one has like a barbecue-ish, smoky type flavor. But yeah, fuck it. Toxic Julio, bro. Talk to me about that. Where did that come from? How's that come to fruition? Essentially, that's your name in the back of your jersey. Yeah.
Yeah, man. If you guys don't know, there's a picture of me somewhere, me biting my jersey. I have Toxic written on the logo, on the fucking back. It's like my new brand now, I guess, for Done Deal. Initially, I was like, there's a lot of guys. What I love about Done Deal is that there's, a lot of new guys that you wouldn't see on the flag football field otherwise had it not been for Done Deal. So I love the fact that it gives a little guy a shot. But being from a flag background, there's a lot of people who don't know me. You know what I mean? Like they play flag through Done Deal, and I'm just like a new guy coming in. And so there's a lot of people that I didn't know coming in my first season. So when I played with Chris D, there was still a lot of guys that I didn't know. And Chris D's team, you saw that team, bro. That team was stacked. Like, yeah. All right, sorry about that, guys. Basically, what happened was Andres lives far as fuck south, and there's no signal over here. So he made me drive an hour to come over here. And then on top of that, the camera lost signal, so we're fucking back. And it's all his fault. But we don't got to talk about that because his eyes, I feel bad for him. So what happens is, with Chris D's team, we had Dax as our tier 4. So what that made was the other team's tier 3 was supposed to cover me, but Ian never showed up. And so now Dax is like our tier 3, which is still like serviceable. So we're trying to get Dax to do something. And he's like not showing up. Either he wouldn't show up or Fernie, at the time we had a season with Fernie that wasn't showing up, or like a week with Fernie, I mean. And bro, like he was trying to give me an excuse why he couldn't sack Kevin Nunez. and bro, I was losing my fucking mind. And then at some point he goes on the captain's corner and he just goes, yeah, bro, Julio's kind of toxic, huh? And from that point on, every season I played, every new face that I met, I was like, hey man, how are you? They were looking at me already like I had like some ulterior motive. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, bro, even David the GOAT. Like I said, yeah, good job once, and he's like, what the fuck you say to me? Like at some point, and like obviously he's fucking around because we're boys, but he thought that I had said something else, and I'm like, dude, this is like what happens. Like when people don't know you and then you get branded as something. And so like obviously I'm trying to be humble, trying to be a good guy, whatever. And then this fucking season, Enzo joins the chat. Me and Enzo play a lot of video games, and when we play video games, we're not fucking nice to each other at all. He's just like, yo, I think this is it, bro. This is the season. He's like, Enzo's the one that started the movement. He goes, do you know, why don't you put toxic on the back of your jersey? And I went from that text to Andres, and I said, hey, any chance I can get this on the back of my jersey? And now I'm just fucking running it through you because I'm too fucking little. You know what I'm saying?
Let's eat a nugget after that.
Let's eat a nugget.
All right, guys, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the hot ones, calientes, verde. This is 36,000. Huh? You want to come here and is that not more than enough?
Yeah, I mean, it's your show, but we only get one of these, you know? You get more. You bit? How you feeling?
That one tastes incredible. Oh my god.
That one was sweet, actually.
Yeah, what the hell, bro? This is gonna be light work, dog. I'm him. This is delicious.
Let him in the league.
This is crazy. So, you were talking about the Bengals, talking about the team. You had a lot of success these last 2 weeks. How does it feel to essentially be ignored? I feel like no one's talking about the Bengals.
I love it, man. I fucking love it. Don't talk about us. Don't. Like, the one time you did, look what happened, bro. We went fucking... The one time you talked about us, it wasn't even a good thing. And look what happened. Now, it's their fault that 3 teams went 4-1. We went 3-0, and it wasn't fucking hard to do. You know what I mean? I appreciate everybody who showed up to play. I needed the warm-up, essentially, because coming up, I know we have the Dolphins, great fucking team. Cowboys, I reffed them. I was hype. They play aggressive defense, and they have a particular mentality that I hope you let me talk about, because there's certain individuals. The reason why I'm toxic is because there's certain individuals who need to step up to the plate that refuse to step up to the plate, and that's the reason why I embody this toxicity, right?
Pronounce it right.
It's toxicity. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's straight up toxicity, but it's because I expect better from people. You get what I'm saying? So you let me know, and I'll.
All right, so let's.
All these people.
I like that. I like this energy. I really don't have to do much today. Let's dip a nugget.
Let's go.
And let's get hot. Let's get hot. A real dip. Approved? All right, which is this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is Hot Heads official. 57,000 Scoville heat units. All right.
I was hype, and I like dipped the fuck out of this. I was like, yeah, bro, I just fucking said some shit. It's gonna matter. Fuck.
Cut.
No. Can you, Matt?
That's fucking disgusting, bro. Oh my god, I'd rather eat Roger's ass.
No.
How's it taste?
Debatable.
How's it taste? What are you feeling? Is it hot?
Dude, that almost made me lose my train of thought.
Really?
That was that.
So
bad.
you were about to destroy something. Some of the Cowboys.
No. I'm saying in general as a league.
Wait.
You want this?
This is also sponsored by Fireball. Take a shot.
This?
Oh, we made
If you want to bring the fire, you bring Fireball, and this is hot ones.
All right, bro. So take a little shot, and
It actually fucking works.
wait, I just hit the back of my throat. Pause. Oh, see, this is why it's not a good idea for me to do this while you're doing this. But whatever. Shut up.
This one we did, right? We can push this one out.
Yeah. All right. So
Get that shit
Cowboys.
the fuck out of here. No, man. What I'm saying about the Cowboys is that.
I don't know. You did this whole fucking Brandon
Yeah.
Cooks like fucking.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying about the Cowboys is that there's moments, and if you've played against me, you might know what I'm talking about, and if you know what I'm talking about, it's because I respect the fuck out of you. David Elias and Peter are both guys that I can look dead in the eyes and go, vamos. Like, right now. This is it. All these people are here to watch, and they're here to watch us right now. Let's give them a fucking show, right? There's not a lot of people that I can look in the eyes as men and go, let's fucking play, right? Like, there's some people that I look in the eyes and I say, vamos, and you can tell that they're just fucking hollow in the head, and that message went nowhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, my thing about that, my thing about, like, there's certain people that don't get the fucking message is like, dude, okay, effort is fucking everything. If you're a tier 6, I don't expect you to fucking dive on the field and get picks. I expect you to fucking, like, be here to ball, bro. And when I ask you to do something, you're going to look me in the eyes and go, yes, sir, and you're going to do your best. Your best. You understand? Your best. Not do it, do your best. Mally against Johan. You saw that stare down?
Whoa, that was
I felt
so
it.
fucking
I
hot.
felt it.
I felt
there
that
it is,
shit.
Mally. There it is.
That's the fire, bro. That's the thing, bro. That's what you need. You need your tier 6 to have that same passion, bro.
Now let's go around the fact that why I'm toxic, right? Let's go to the Giants that one season. Remember that season? I can't forget it. I can't sleep at night. So, fucking Fernie telling me, yo, I don't know, bro. Kevin's fast. Kevin Nunez, fast as fuck.
Hit him.
I'm like, what do you mean he's fast? Go get him. And at the time, he was doing the thing with the handoff and putting
Behind the bag, yeah.
And this is literally what I told him. This is my advice to Fernie. Is, yo, slow down a little bit. Let him pick a side. He's not really a quarterback. He's dinking and dunking, right? Let him pick a side and then go. The center is like Joel. He was like their tier 4. So if he's standing there setting a pick, that's one less guy I got to worry about on defense. Awesome. Let him set a pick. Fernie goes, does opposite what I'm telling him to do, and I'm just there like, be the nice guy, and I'm fucking sick of it, bro. Now, I tell you to do something, you don't fucking do it, get the fuck off my team, bro.
I mean, I 100% agree. I think that's something that lacks essentially in Dundee a lot, and I mean, let's talk about me now. Come on. So, by the way, guys, I'm available after week 4. So, week 5, you guys need somebody. Trust me, I will change your franchise around. Especially if even if somebody's like 0 and fucking 12 at the point, whatever the fucking record is, I guarantee you, we will eliminate multiple playoff teams with my energy. So, if you lack in something, right? Mm-hmm. Whether it's catching ability, whether endurance, whether height, whether speed, whatever, what can you control?
Effort. That's right.
That was hot.
Right.
Effort. So at the end of the day, bro, I don't want to play with nobody, or I don't want to play for nobody that doesn't have the same passion that I do.
Easy.
That doesn't want to win as much as I do.
Fact.
So essentially speaking, like, people that go and after go and they're like, oh, let me check my stats real quick. Obviously, I don't mind you checking your stats, but like, bro, like, that's like always like a priority for you, bro. Then I don't want to play for you, dog. Like, obviously the stats are cool, the stats are important, but man, there's bigger things to this. There's big things to this.
Yeah.
And it's something that I noticed, and it's not that I'm trying to bash him, but Alex Montano, great player. I think he's actually still underrated. I don't think a lot of people still respect him, but I think he cares about stats too much.
I think he's going to be one of those cases where, because given he's presented his GM skills.
Right, no,
Set.
GM skills
He's
are,
set.
I mean.
He's set. I don't think he has to like prove that anymore.
I mean,
But
look,
a lot of people doubt him
look
as,
at this.
as a player.
To Corona, or Corona took him, I don't know.
I'm actually behind. I haven't seen that. Is that a trade? I don't know.
I don't know. Wait, you haven't heard? Oh, shit.
If he got out, good job, bro. Way to go, man.
Yeah. They actually, Stritz dropped, and I'm playing quarterback for the Charge now.
These wings aren't that hot where I'm going to believe that.
Oh.
Anyway, so look, what happened was, I think Alex Montano's in that realm where he needs to like win multiple times for people to stop saying it's luck. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
you know how David, every time David won a star, people were like, oh my god, bro. Like,
There
yeah,
was a
look at that
lot
play.
of people doubting him, bro. I can name them, bro. I can name all the people. Love you. Kevin doubted him. Johan doubted him. Who else was it? Someone, I think Perra would say some shit about
There
him.
was definitely more people in the league who doubted him than that were with him.
Yeah, and I'm not like, I was one of them at the beginning. I doubted him too.
Yeah.
But then I think after, not the Rams one, there was one that literally like shut me the fuck up. I want to say it was the one with the Dolphins where he beat us, and we were at the goal line
man.
twice. I was like, yo, like, hey, your daddy,
Yeah,
bro.
that's bad.
Hey, your daddy.
And this last season, and the last one that he won, wasn't he like the eighth team coming in? Wasn't the Colts like the 8th team that had to play against the 1?
Oh my god, 6 seed. They were the 6 seed.
Yeah.
That one,
They're 6.
yeah. But I mean, I wasn't surprised that one. Like, I was like, all right, bro, David, it's fucking David, bro.
So yeah, it has to happen enough times for people to be like, all right, fuck it, bro. No
Nugget.
luck anymore.
So this is Señor Lechuga. You guys like my Spanish? It's pretty sexy. That's actually gotten a lot better. I got compliments. This is actually 67,000 Scoville hit units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have we dipped this one? No, right?
No, we have not.
Oh, this is the liquid one. Oh, this is gonna be a problem, dog.
Why, bro? Don't tell me that.
Huh? I just dipped, bro. Did you not see me dip it?
Yo,
He dipped it right, you didn't.
you ain't dipping it right, bro. It's gotten to the point where if it doesn't sting right away, it scares me.
Sour black lime and buffalo ginger mix.
Oh, you're reading out. I thought this guy was like saying that like off of fucking.
I'm him.
Yeah, he tasted it and he's like, yo, wheat.
Honestly, bro, I didn't get.
You didn't dip anything. Dip it again. You dip it right. You just like.
I haven't drank water, by the way. Just beer.
Same.
Start, bench, GG's. Eddie, and Fredo.
We're cutting it. Because on más o menos, too many handoffs, too many pitchbacks. You know what I mean? Like, it's más o menos is me and Ant. You know what I'm saying? It's not just Ant. So we're cutting that guy.
I mean, but Ant literally won a fucking one of the worlds.
One world. All right.
I mean, sorry, it's true.
I agree, bro. I
Yeah.
agree, bro. And what division was that?
I don't know, Rec, right?
Rec.
Oh, I just got paid.
All right. Ha.
Eddie or Fredo?
Well, all right.
Start a bench. Start a bench.
Okay.
You know you're about to hurt some feelings.
I'm gonna say I start Eddie, and I bench Fredo, because I'm gonna tell you something about Eddie, and the reason why he's not the fucking best player in the world. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. The reason why Eddie isn't at the top is because, let's say you're on his team, right? and you start to suck at a particular thing, Eddie will put time aside in his day to make you better at that thing. A lot of other teams will just rather get a guy who's better at that than you are, and they'll change you. You know what I'm saying? Bro, when I came onto Sports Mania, have you ever seen Little Chris? Chris, he's really short. He plays like slot receiver. He's the extra point specialist. Eddie can throw the ball at 90 miles per hour to this guy, and the guy will catch it, snag it, no bobble, no nothing. And bro, the first time I came on the field, like with Eddie on Eddie's team, I went, yo, what does that guy do? Like, what is he here for? Like, you have studs on the team. You got me. I get it. What the fuck is that guy for? And he goes, run an extra point for me. You're just gonna run a hitch. And he slung the ball at me, and I caught it, but I was like palpitations immediately. And I was like, Chris catches those without whatever the fuck you're doing right now, and I'm like coughing like up a lung. So I think Eddie with obviously, like, let's say both teams take studs, Eddie's the right player. Hell yeah. That's because you live all the way out here in fucking Florida Keys, bro.
That's a sign that we need to fucking dip. And we're fucking gonna dip. Oh, okay, look. Half the nugget's black.
You know?
What's that one?
You didn't even fucking read it, bro. I could have just killed myself right now.
Chile lengua de fuego. $118,000 scope units.
You're making me look good, bro.
All right, this is. You dipping again?
Nah, I just wanted to. I don't know. I just want to feel something.
Yeah, this is light work.
Can you imagine?
This is wild. I don't know why you people are
shit.
such little bitches about that. So, who's a better quarterback, Yohan or Alfredo?
I've never played with Yohan on the same team. So imagine how you think about your opponents when you're playing up against them. You're like, fuck you, you're nothing, right? You have to think yourself up so you can beat them.
Right.
They're the enemy. I've never played with Johan, so it's kind of like obviously biased to say. And the times that I remember playing against Johan, he's throwing a fucking D-Rock. He's throwing like CC, like on some crazy wide open under shit. Like oh my god, it's starting to hurt me. Oh shit.
Pussy.
Yo, the right side of my tongue just said fuck me.
Why are you licking your fucking finger, guy?
I don't know. I'm just trying to like take it off.
That's not how that works.
I'm not putting my fucking hands in the sauce. It works.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna take Alfredo.
Take Alfredo?
Yeah, man.
Who's accomplished more?
Alfredo or Johan?
Yeah.
Well, first off, you have to remember that Johan has been playing longer than I've been playing in adult flag football. So like, he got to the point where he's like, meh. And this is just going off a hot seat. Don't fact check me, right? This is going off the hot seat that he was on. He said, man, this is boring for me. I'm going to take a hiatus. Obviously, like, I've never hit that point. Alfredo's never hit that point. So I'm just going to assume, obviously, Alfredo doesn't travel internationally over and over again to,
all right,
so.
We're dipping.
We dipping. Now you're reaching over me.
All right, so this is the bomb, guys. So this one is this is the nasty one. This is the one that people get GG'd at.
This one, it's not even a sauce.
So, yeah.
It's a paste.
1, 2, 3. Tastes disgusting.
Yo, imagine going to the store and buying this. Like, oh yes.
What do you feel?
Dead on the inside, to be honest. You want to keep talking about it, or? I don't.
It tastes disgusting, bro.
Yeah, man.
Now, we're kind of built for this, though.
You're built?
Yeah. Who's the most overrated player in Dundee?
Can I give you more than one name?
Yeah, give me a few.
Overrated. Escalators. Oh, fuck.
Production says we're about to die right now, so speed it up.
Oh, fuck, man.
I'm literally built for this shit, bro. This is why you want me on your team. I can do shit like this, my eyes closed, man. You see my boogies?
Got 2 more to go.
Thank you for telling us we have 2 more to go.
Well, for me, Gary, if you're
Nice guy.
if you're number 1 pick, Gary, you got to be able to play both ways, bro. For sure. Like I seen him out there. He's either fucking playing corner, cover 3, or fucking like you got to be at safety. You got to be calling shit, bro.
Have you played the Bucks yet?
No, man, I can't wait.
By the way, shout out to the Bucks.
Fucking wait, bro.
Shout out to Giants. You know, Mr. Tronky, I believed in you guys, and shout out to the Chargers because I did have you going 2-1. I'm just saying a lot of people didn't believe in you guys. Okay.
It would be an honor to play a game with Tronky and go like fucking like to balls to the wall like
Tronky's
Jones said,
a dog,
4-4.
bro.
That guy locks in, and when he locks in, you better be fucking playing. I like that shit.
Let's dip.
By the way, it was also Gary's birthday yesterday.
And we're back, and we're back, and we're back, and we're back, and we're back. By the way, guys, this is actually the 4th time that we're doing this. We actually started again, but then ended up finding that we have the file saved. So this is a complete shit show, pun intended. Okay, guys, let's dip into number 9, Hellfire. Oh my lord. Yeah, actually, why don't you read, bro? You haven't done shit this whole
I can't
podcast.
read, bro. I'm like Mayweather, but with flag.
Bro, that's
Which
not
one is
dipping
this?
shit, bro.
9?
Dip it right, bro. Come on.
Bro, how's this not dipping?
Dipping it. Huh.
Shut up. Sit back behind the camera and record my
I like
video.
the sound effects.
bitch.
Do it again. Hellfire cranks 6. I can't count. 6. It's 699,000 Scoville heat units. Do I have to read the whole
No.
fucking like where the fuck
They
it came
fucking get
from?
it. It's hot.
Nobody cares.
All right. Cheers.
Hey, cheers, man. So not having to do this the 5th time. Don't leave me alone. Put the chair down. Not the chair. Have you tried talking? It helps.
What captain would you never play for?
QB caps or regular caps? I get this the fuck out of here.
In general, any cap, any player, whatever. Fuck it. Play for.
I mean,
Light work.
the easy out is
Joe my cap.
the easy out is John, because I would never want to fucking feel like any second now I could be traded. For sure, that's like the easy out. Another easy out is Tronky if he has a pick in the fucking tier 6 range.
Fair point.
Fuck. I'm trying to think, bro. Fuck. I'm not trying to think. I'm trying to fucking breathe is what it is. Can you give me a list of caps? Help me out.
I mean, we have Chris D. We
Vinny.
have Yon. Vinny. Alfredo.
Devin.
Devin Stritz.
Oh, so we're talking about
Remet.
quarterback caps?
Sure, everything. Remet.
The thing is that I do want to be very clear about something. In that Giant season, we had Johan to start. I think we would have been fucking way better. The only thing is, Chris D was hurt that season. So Chris D not hurt and drafting a quarterback. Like if we had that season but not hurt Chris D, for sure we fucking make it far. I don't like Al. I had a lot of fun playing with Al because I got to be the brain and whatever.
That team went far.
If you don't count the playoffs, we went pretty far.
Yeah, who gives a fuck about the regular season?
Bro, are you even playing this season?
Well, yeah,
So what
doesn't
happened
matter. Fucking, do I need to turn around to see my stars?
Mad, you have FOMO.
Yeah.
So, bro, I don't know, man. It's hard. If we're just using quarterback caps, I wouldn't want to play for Corona. Because every play, like, I mean, the one time that I did play with him, he had me calling things, and it was like, I was also telling him the reads. It felt very much like playing with Josh and on the Falcons. And, like, you can call a play, and it's right, but I'm also calling the reads, which is frustrating, especially when the throws aren't being made. So I wouldn't want to play on that just because of fear of getting, like, the same thing. You get what I'm saying?
So I actually want to kind of share
Go
some
ahead.
knowledge. I kind of want to educate everybody right now.
Please.
So whenever I ask that question, like I always think about who would I want to play for, who wouldn't I want to play for. And I think slowly I'm changing my mentality, right? What does that mean? This season, the person I want to play for is Drew. Believe it or not. I think he's getting railed on a lot. I think his players are and the attitude that they're showing and stuff, I don't think I've ever seen, essentially. And that roster is disgusting, in my opinion. That roster is built to succeed. I think they need someone like me. Now, when you have players that don't believe in you, players that are trying to trade themselves out, players that are essentially talking bad, players that are forcing other players to drop. This season, I would not gonna lie, there's been a lot of collusion that's been denied, a lot of things that we've had to step into.
Like more than the news.
That's why whenever somebody asks me, "Oh, CP, who are you?" I just laugh at their face, because I would never put this league in jeopardy when it comes to that. I'm always fair. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm in the position that I'm at, is because regardless of my friends, regardless of who I'm rooting for, regardless of what I'm at, I always do the right decision. So, Jaguars. I understand why you want to get traded. I understand why you guys want to make moves. I would make a move too because it's not working out. But if you guys don't end up making a move, if you guys don't end up doing nothing, why don't you guys just have a sit down, have a conversation, have a team meeting, have some nice dinner, have a Corona or two. Figure it out what you guys are going to do better, what's going to work for you guys. Don't go out there on the field and after they scored a touchdown, I don't know if you were next to me or I don't know who was next to me, they scored a touchdown. Or I think Maddie was next to me. Nobody celebrated.
Crickets. Yeah. I was there.
They didn't fucking celebrate. They didn't get excited. They didn't get nothing. Who the fuck's gonna want to, as a captain, bro, hey, I'm having a fucking bad day, guys. Help me the fuck out.
The bad's gonna come up good.
That's what I'm saying. Week 5, someone from the Jaguars drop. I will replace any tier, and I guarantee you, we will eliminate multiple teams from the playoff. People don't understand that, and people right now are laughing at me, and they're literally giggling. But trust me, it will happen.
Yeah, man. Fuck that. You want out so bad? Get out.
Get the fuck out.
Get out.
Get the fuck out.
Let Flag God in.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
Show
telling you right
everyone else
now,
why they call
me
you
and
Flag
Drew
God.
together would be a problem because I know Drew would listen to me. Would listen to me and he would understand.
That's right.
That's a problem. I've only had issues with captains that don't listen. Guess what has happened to every single one of those captains? They have not succeeded. Right? So, taught you on how to done deal. I taught Kevin how to done deal. Chris D and I in the first stint, he was listening to me. We went far. We went again. He was listening, but I'm not gonna lie. I took a backseat to this last season.
Yeah.
And he was balling the fuck out, but I had nothing to say. I had nothing to disagree on. He was doing his thing. The only thing I had to say was he was letting Nick Q kind of influence too much, and he was bringing our team morale down. Love you, Nick Q. Love partying with you. Love shit like that, bro. But you just bring morale down when you don't show up, dog.
I know.
If you come back to the league, bro, please, bro, take it a little bit more serious. Care about it a little bit more, man. Some of us literally only play this. Some of us. Oh, my saliva.
That's hot.
Some of us only literally care about this more than regular football. So that's in just general for any player. If you're coming in here and you literally care about stats and just care about only dogging the other person or getting into one-on-one battles with somebody else, you know what? I don't want to play with you. I don't want you in the league. You know what? Fuck that. I want dogs. I want competitors. All right? Actually, before we eat this last wing, what do you think about the whole? I don't know if you heard Lulu and Poti. They were going at it. And I was there, and Lulu comes up to me, and I kind of understood him, but I don't know Poti like that, right? I really have no idea. Lulu's been quiet most of the time throughout these 2 weeks. He was doing his thing, but I think he had enough, in my opinion. What do you think about that whole situation? Because I don't know if you heard him blowing up.
I didn't. I heard of it, but I didn't see it happen. What I will say, and I had it ready in my back pocket, because you asked me what captain I wouldn't want to play for. Had you asked me what captain I would want to play for, Lulu would probably be up on that list, and I would love to run it back with Georgie too, because they're guys. Again, like I said before about the Cowboys, gentlemen, there's certain individuals that I can look in the eye and go, "Let's fucking play ball," and they know exactly what the fuck I mean, and we turn the fuck up because we're men of our words and we come out here to fucking play. And so my thing is, and we actually had we had like a bit of a discourse on this. In my opinion, if you're the best player on the team, in terms of strategy, you should kind of listen to suggestions, sure, but at the end of the day, it should be your say.
Like what? Like if you're the best player, it's because you have the most overall knowledge. You have the most overall whatever. Like I understand. Like when we talked about it, you were saying like you've been in flag. You know a lot of these Dundio guys and all that shit. And you've been, bro. You're known as the flag god for a fucking reason.
Heard that straight.
Right? So what happens is like you gotta. If I'm Poti, like I said earlier, bro, you're from Hialeah, bro. Like, you don't got the same rep. Like, bro, you might be fucking nasty. You might be over there, but over here it's a little different, bro. We're from fucking Dade County, unless you're on Dressing, in which case you're in fucking Key Biscayne with Tronqui, bro. Or not Key Biscayne, Jesus Christ, Key Largo. But anyways, bro, yeah, man. If I'm Tronqui, not Tronqui, Poti in that situation, shut the fuck up and listen to the guy that went to fucking play Team USA in the Olympics, bro. That's just me, though. That's me. I'm on the outside looking.
So look, I agree with that. I actually agree with that. But what has Lulu done in Dundee?
Kicked my ass round 1 when I was the first seed.
Okay. And listen, I'm literally not trying to bash anybody. I'm literally not trying to bash anybody because I do want to play with Lulu. Even though I've said it before that I've questioned, I do want to play with him because I think he just needs a special type of character in the locker room, man. He just needs someone to do his job when it comes to that part, because sometimes to do his job when it comes to like getting upset at people or questioning people or being mad, because he's so talented and he's so gifted that I think sometimes I could be wrong, let me know if I'm wrong, that sometimes he's like, bro, I expect you to do this, I think that you should do this, you should be doing that. But let's be honest, bro, we can't expect that from players like Poti. Maybe we can't expect that from players like, let's say, George Ramos, or we can't expect players like you that are trash. So people need to really understand. It's like, bro, yeah, know your role and know your limitations. Ready for the last swing?
Yeah.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah, but dip it for real.
Hey, there's so much suspense.
Get a bigger ring.
Bro, I'm gonna eat the whole thing, bitch.
But
There's
dip
so
it
much
for real.
suspense going into this one. This one better.
No, dip it for real. Dip it for real. This is the last one.
All right, I'm done. You're literally making me die for no reason. I have to eat 2 now. All right, guys, this is Hot Ones number 10. This is called the last tap. That 2 million Scoville heat units. So we always like to end the hot seat in questions. All right, guys, I'm not gonna lie, this hot seat's been all over the place, and I want to apologize to absolutely nobody. Okay, and let's see.
Apologize. Oh man. Oh.
Ask me the questions, vagina.
Not can you give me a second?
Wait, taste it. Taste it.
What does it taste like? Yeah, it's hot. Oh, by the way, shout out to the Giants cheerleaders. Shout out to the Dolphins cheerleaders. Y'all number 1 in the game.
Yeah.
We beat the Dolphins.
Yo, there's 0 calories. There's 0 everything. What the fuck is it? Battery acid. In case you were wondering, it's just battery acid. Coming soon to a theater near you. If CP asks you, yo, let's do a hot seat, come over, run for your fucking life. Nah, yo, I can only do Zoom. I don't know why. I found out today. Yo, by the way, it's Hot Wings edition.
Yeah. By the way, this year, come here. You see me? I'm good. Ask me any question. Come on.
All right.
So we do squats. See what works.
You're very knowledgeable in Done Deal as a whole, right? Agree or disagree? You're right or right? Right or right?
I'm probably like top 2
No.
knowledgeable people in Dundee.
Who's number 1?
Who's number 1? Me.
That's a side
Top 2, and I'm not 2.
split personality disorder. So listen, what advice would you give for every
Don't
tier?
eat these wings.
That's pretty sound advice. It's too late for us, but we could leave a message or something like when they find our corpses. What advice would you give to each tier in terms of mentality, how you should be playing, what impact are you expected to have in each tier?
I think you need to look at the team around you and how the team is built, essentially. If you have a quarterback that's calling his plays, like you have the Johans, you have the Tronquis, you have the Johans, you have
Devins.
Devins sucks. You have the Davids, stuff like that. Then that's when you take the seat back and you listen to them when it comes to offensive side of the ball. And you go you do whatever essentially they call.
Okay.
So when I played with Johan before, never question me. If with Eddie on offense, I'm never in question. Eddie offensively knows what he's doing. Aside from maybe the other season where he wasn't throwing me the ball enough, but we were still succeeding. So who cares? Those type of players, then you know your role. Now, if I'm a tier 2 and I'm an athlete, right? I'm an athlete. That's my role. Shut up. Shut up. This is your quarterback. Do what you need to do. People have to understand their mentalities. Now let's go all the way down to tier 6. Tier 6. You have your Maddens. Dog. You tell Maddie, hey, do fucking dive and hit that motherfucker. Hey, do this. He's gonna fucking do it. Is he gonna be the best at it? No. But he's gonna try his hardest. 100%. So those type of players. Then you have your Kevin G's, right? Kevin G's were they're great players according to tier 6, but I feel like if you don't give them the ball enough, if you don't get them involved enough, then they just start dying down and stuff. And then you have, let's say, like your tier 3, you have like an Adrian Martinez. That guy is probably the best weapon in Done Deal, right?
I agree.
That guy right now is the best weapon in Done Deal. He's a great leader. When he talks to you in the huddle, he motivates you. He stays quiet, doesn't talk shit. Great fucking player. That type of player, that's how the mentality that everybody should have.
Okay.
But obviously we do not all have, right? And I'm gonna name another random ass player. If I was playing for Rayman is somebody that I would probably talk a lot in the huddle, or I would say a lot. And I know it's a number 1 rule: don't talk a lot in the huddle with the quarterback. I don't know, but
That's because you think you know more.
no, not that I think I know more, because I think my IQ is at his level. I just think that he needs that extra oomph, that extra motivation, that energy. His team was dead, bro. His team's energy was horrible. And I spoke to Clint, and I told Clint, bro, like your team sucks right now because of look what you guys are doing. Look at I'm dying. Look what you guys are doing.
Just sit here with my mouth open and listen to you.
Yeah, like
You've been having it easy.
look at what your team is doing. Like, bro, the energy's down or whatever. That's why, I feel like if you have a player like me on the team that can call people out, that I'm not. It's not that I don't want to say if people respect me or not, whatever. I don't care, but I'm always gonna say my opinion.
Are you saying Kevin G should be responsible for morale at that point? Get
No,
loud?
he doesn't have that in him. He doesn't have that in him. And if you're playing with Johan needs to do a better job of being a leader too, because sometimes he's like, bro, why didn't you do that? Or like, hey, bro, like you can't cover that guy? Or bro, not everybody responds that way. You have to literally know your personnel and get to know your people. Second question.
All right. I want you to think about a time in Done Deal that you played that you were very close to getting a start because of your team, but you were one trade away that you could have made and you didn't. You chose against it. I want to know what season it was, because you've been playing for a while, so this had to have happened to you. I don't believe you if you fucking say it never happened. A trade you didn't make, you decided to ride out with your team, and it didn't work out.
Like an offer I got.
Yeah, and I want to know what the trade was, who you were getting rid of, and why you were getting rid of that person. Why wasn't it working out?
I'm trying to think about the teams that I've had. That year with Eddie, I got so many offers, but no trade really made sense to trade Eddie. I would never trade you on, ever. I would literally never trade you on. I would never trade David.
You'd never trade Joe on.
No. I would never trade David. I think I have to go back to
There's no way you
I-
can back him.
I would never. Baka's my
Yeah,
favorite
I
Done
was
Deal
gonna
player
say
of all
that guy-
time. Baka, me and Baka, I mean, I don't want to suck the guy's dick through camera, but fuck, bro, that's the definition of a Done Deal captain, in my opinion. A lot of people don't like his leadership skills and don't like what he brings to the table. But if for the rest of my Done Deal career, if I play only with Baka, I would not be mad.
Yeah, I know.
I would not be
feel
mad
like a
at
lot of
all.
people would say that.
He's probably the best, in my opinion, two-way player, and just has dog mentality. But no, not.
Yeah,
let's stop
away from
sucking
the
dick.
Patriots.
I really, really, really wanted to trade the whole Raiders team when I played with Georgie and Pat. We had Georgie Pat had two captains.
I remember that. Yeah, the Angel.
Loved them as people. I was just questioning, their Done Deal IQ. Like what were they thinking? They were allowing Angel to make calls, and that's fine if the calls were right. But then Pat kind of was doubting himself, and we weren't giving him maybe enough confidence. And Swazzle thought he was on top of the world. That's probably the person I needed to trade that season, Swazzle. Because Swazo literally, like, nah, I'm riding with my team. Oh, I don't want to play with the guy that's trying to trade the whole team. Papo, didn't you just trade your whole team like last season or some shit like that? Right? Didn't you just trade? So now you understand something. You got to experience what you should have done. We should have made a trade, bro. We should have joined together and made that team better. No, you guys decided to take me to the Broncos. But whatever. I ended up going to Eddie. Happily ever after.
It all works out in the end, bro. It's part of the.
I am dying right now, guys. And I'm sorry that this has gone too long, but I'm literally fucking dying and I need to take a shit. Any last words?
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now. If I mentioned your name in this fucking hot seat, it's because I'm not apologizing to fucking nobody. It's because I fucking expect better from you, right? I've mentioned a lot of fucking names. One of them being Gary. Gary, bro, you're a fucking athlete, and it's me. I'm fucking talking shit because I fucking respect you. When I see you calling the fucking defense and you're catching your own picks, right? Because if somebody puts you in a position to catch a pick, that's their fucking pick. That's not yours. You didn't know where to stand. They told you to get that guy. All right? When I see you playing out there, then you're already a fucking baller, but you fucking know it, bro. And all the 2-6s that are fucking saying shit about, yo, if I tell you to fucking do something and the first thing out of your mouth is an excuse, find a new sport. I heard golf is fun. Get the fuck out of here.
You wanna walk out of here?
Full harmony.
Get the fuck out of here. Don't fucking forget it, guys.
Okay, guys.
Todo está bien, no te tienes que estresar. A ti yo sola no te